Okay, y'all, let's talk about this. Now, I know that this news circulating is nothing new, and I know that there's other channels out there that have debunked this or plan on debunking this, but this is just my own spin on it, and this is just my own opinion on the Super Bowl 56 that's supposed to take place in Southern California, mainly at the SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. There's so much numerology and so much within plain sight that I'm just going to go ahead and just point out. First of all, I don't know if you people are aware of that the whole purpose of a stadium is to captivate the audience. It's a part of Luciferian, secret society worship when they practice using their spells and their magic that they do. I'll probably go back on the stadium, but this video is about this poster, or mainly just the halftime entertainment that they've got going on. Okay? First of all, if you have to be blind at this point to see the narrative where they're going here. The people that were picked to do the halftime show, the entertainers, the artists, the location, and also one of the things I want you to notice what's standing out about this is the color blue. Remember I told you in Masonic worship, they worship Yahim and Boaz, the red and blue, the left and right. With those, you have to have balance, okay? So it doesn't surprise me that this color is shaded in the color blue, not because Snoop is a Crip, and not because they're in the hood, doing the Crip thing. It's the reason why they chose the color blue. Okay. Let's I'll just dive into this, and I know that I'm probably going to miss some points, but if I do, I would love to hear your point of view. Anybody can leave a comment below and tell me what it is that I missed, or tell me what it is you want to discuss, and I'm open to discuss it. Let's start off with Snoop. Snoop and Kendrick right at the end, okay? First of all, Snoop, we all know he's a self-proclaimed Crip, okay? Kendrick Lamar, he's a self-proclaimed Blood. Both of them were from LA, one from Long Beach and the other one from Compton, okay? One of the things I want you to also notice is, do you see the halos that's pictured above Kendrick Lamar's head? Okay, if you count those are exactly 11 halos, 11 lines. This is in significance in reference to Saturn. Okay, so it doesn't surprise me because this is what they worship. But they just put it in plain sight for us to see and decipher. Okay. Also, I want to point this out too. Eminem. If you don't know Eminem, M and M is 6. It's actually 33, but it referenced down to 6. And the same with Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is a 6 in numerology because of his date of birth. You have to research on your own what his date of birth is. I'm sorry I don't have that information. I didn't add that on here. But I just know from researching Kendrick Lamar before, I do know his date of birth does correlate with the number 6. Okay, and then you have Dr. Dre, which is, you got another 6 right there in the name Dr. Dre. So then you put them all together, you have the 666, okay? Um, Mary J. Blige, Mary J. Blige. Of course, she has got the her signature blonde hair, but she's is definitely been under submission for a long time. Why are they choosing to use her in this NFL halftime show after her not making performance in so many years? Um, yeah, there's a reason why they picked her. Okay, there's a reason why they picked Kendrick Lamar, and I had just mentioned maybe a few months ago how I was trying to figure out where is Kendrick Lamar? Where has he been hiding? There's something up with him. Something is coming. Something is coming up. And sure enough, here we got him scheduled for the halftime show for the Super Bowl. And that's Super Bowl number 56. Okay? And the date of the Super Bowl is February 13th, 2022. Okay? These numbers are all over the place, y'all. Let's look back at this picture on another detail. The main one being that Pepsi sponsored it. Now, yes, Pepsi sponsors just about every halftime show for the past several years, but there's a reason why that they're the chosen company to do this. I mean, you got the red and the blue, okay? So, again, these people do this sick, Luciferian, ritualistic, spellbinding stuff right in front of our faces, okay? And I've said this before, that all live captivating audiences are all rituals to have spells placed upon us, okay? The halftime show is one of the biggest rituals that they perform, okay? That they do all year. There is a reason why they pick the date that they pick. If you notice that every year it's a different date, not because of the number of games that they have a year, it's because they specifically need that date and they need to use that date. I found that 13th is a very, that's kind of weeks out from, the last couple years that they had. I think that was around the 3rd or the 2nd. So now you're into a whole nother week of the Super Bowl. But it's because they needed to use a number 13. They needed to use February 13th. They needed to use the year 2022. Okay? And like I said, this is all breaking down to the number 6. Okay? Dr. Dre, Eminem, and Kendrick Lamar is 666. They are using the color blue to use as part of their ritual. Blue is in significance to calmness. The calm, you could say, before the storm. There's a reason why they chose the artist they chose. There's a reason why they chose to have the location of the halftime show, or actually the Super Bowl itself. These people are sick. Like I said, you have to figure this out, or if you haven't figured it out before, they're targeting a Pacific people, per se, a Pacific group of people that right now are kind of under, it's kind of on the verge, or do you choose to go this route or go that route? And I talking about going ahead and decided if you want to be vaccinated or unvaccinated. And not saying that that's what this is about, what the halftime show is about, but when you are having the Super Bowl And one of the states is one of the major states. They have pursued to have this mandates, and you got a governor where there's a lot of controversy behind his election and all this kind of mess. And then you're picking a city, a gangbanging city, a known gangbanging area, and you're choosing a Crip and a Blood to do the halftime show, and then you're posing them in a poster on opposite ends of the poster. Yeah, these people are sick. I have not planned on watching the halftime show, but the curiosity is going to probably get the best of me to where I will probably more than likely view it. There's going to be so much to pick apart. People, us people that do the numerology, the people that like to pick these pictures and pick these shows apart, this is probably going to be a field day for us because it's coming. The poster alone is just astounding. I mean, just so few things that I picked out. And of course, there's going to be some that I missed. And like I said, if I missed it, please drop a comment below. And I certainly will add it, or I certainly will talk about it on a later video. But for now, let's just go and see, be prepared for whatever these demons have up their sleeves. Okay? I'm sorry if you are a fan of any of these artists, but they're not a fan of you, meaning they don't give a damn about you. Okay? Their whole purpose is to deceive you. Their whole purpose is to mislead you. Okay? This is wake up, people. Let's get it together here. Okay? Don't be deceived. Don't be deceived by the mark of the beast. Don't be deceived by anything that these people have to offer, whether it be anything. And I'm not saying what that may be. Just be aware. And with that, I'm going to end this video. Y'all stay safe and stay strong, and I will see y'all next video.
I've been all around the world, Japan to Amsterdam. Hit them like switches, dipping, hit the switches, which is one reason.